us through that performance and the overall display from the team this afternoon?
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. We don't start the game very well. We don't respond to a setback very well. The second half's more of how it should look, really. But the decision making in the final third, that last action, is difficult because we're 1-0 down and we're chasing. So there's a little bit of anxiety in that, a bit of tension. But we can see the really poor goal, and it's something we worked on. We're 2v1 at the back. We should have a really comfortable recycle of the ball. We shouldn't turn the ball over so easy. There was not enough conviction in the actions in the first half or energy. We turned the ball over without really being aggressive enough with the ball. But the ball comes inside us and we can see it. So it's a really poor goal. And then you're chasing the game again. So the second half, lads did well. I thought we were going to win the game when we scored, and we don't. So it's frustrating. So we have to, I said to the lads there, the courage to really play football all the time. And at the minute, we'll take the ball, want the ball, and then we have a setback, and it's like the team looks very different, body language and energy. So we need to get to a place where always you're taking the ball. And then all the fighting and all the other stuff that comes into it, which is like the British definition of courage, to run and fight. There was plenty of that today, plenty of running, but we have to do less of it by looking after the ball in the final third more and being more aggressive with the ball and not turning it over so cheap. Gas has been amazing, but in the first half, for his standard, the amount of time we turned over the ball and then the lack of reaction around the ball wasn't good enough. So second half much better in terms of that. So the guys got back in the game. We didn't quite win, and now we have to make sure we learn and grow from it and understand what's important always.
In terms of the second half, made a lot of changes tactically to formation as well.
Yeah.
What was the thinking behind that? We haven't really seen much of a three at the back.
Yeah, to help the players. The players have done it. So I'm not overly fussed about the shape. The concept of the games are most important. The guys who came on the pitch helped us. They took the ball. All of the guys that came on. So it's about trying to help the lads as much as we possibly could.
And it seems as though that when you look at Arsenal, the young 15-year-old scoring a goal, and once again Curtis scoring another one for you, so that's a thrown happiness bit for you.
Yeah, Finley's been amazing. He's probably disappointed he hasn't played so much, but he's been brilliant. He's so reliable. He's really early on in his journey, but do you know what he has? He has like so much care for the club, for other people, for his age. He wants to fight and run for other people. He wants to take the ball. He wants to score, and he just has a lack of fear right now, which you have to keep in his game, because it's the hardest thing in the world for a young player to then stay like that and stay a bit free. So we have to keep him like that, and he's a really good example to some of the other guys. He's all in, and at the minute we still have with the transfer window open, a few too many with one eye somewhere else and one eye in here. So we need the transfer window to shut. And make sure that at that point everyone is all in.
What's the situation with Igamane, Russell?
Wanted to bring him on at around 60 minutes, and he said he has a sore quad, so he can't come on.
Did you know about that? Presumably.
No, he won't be on the bench if he's not fit. Yeah. So he said he'd done it warming up.
Do you think it's got anything to do with the speculations?
Yeah, we turned down a bid this week, but we'll assess his injury, and I have to trust Hamza. So we'll see what happens.
Do you think it comes into that category of people with one eye on the exit door?
Well, I think when you've had a bid turned down in a week, and then this happens maybe.
Quite frustrating for you personally, that for you?
Well, I think it happens in football, but like I'll go back to Cyril again. He's worked really hard to get fit. Hasn't quite been fit. He'll probably be fit for Wednesday. So whilst he's made it really clear what his intention would be or what his desire would be, there's been no problem, none. So he trains properly, performs with the team, been great, but everyone's different, every human being's different. Cyril's quite experienced, some of the guys are really young, so the situation will be cleared up in the next 10 days. I'm quite calm about it. We'll assess Hamza, hopefully it's not too bad, and we'll see what happens.
So Cyril's also asked to leave?
No, Cyril hasn't asked to leave. He's not asked to leave once. But we've had a lot of discussions about it, so we'll see what happens.
Do you expect many exits, Russell, then?
I don't know. I think there's a couple of guys that are not in the squad today, a couple of guys who've not played as much as they want to, and it's always difficult. The thing is, like, usually after 8 weeks, you're probably 2 or 3 games in. People have worked out over 6 or 7 weeks in the pre-season, or you've had real honest chats because you've learned a lot about them. We've had to go into a cauldron of European games after 4.5 weeks, so it's very different. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm really happy with the guys we've got. But in 10 days, we need to be even happier with what we have in the building, and the guys who really are not all in probably need to play football elsewhere.
As manager, Russell, do you have to question Hamza's commitment to the club if he didn't make you aware of that before match and then stuff?
No, just as a human being, I have to trust that he's done it in the warm-up like he says. and then we'll see.
You linked with Miovski this morning, yeah, if I remember.
We've been linked with a lot of players. I think having 2 bids for strikers now, it's probably common sense that we would look to replace him at some point, but he's obviously another one that's been linked like many players.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.